Feels like we hear about school budget referendums failing every day, and more rural school districts are lacking the funds to expand.
But one Minnesota town is proving to be the exception to that. Valley News Team's Gabriel Osler visited a very special groundbreaking ceremony today in Hawley.
Now,
many in Hawley, Minnesota turned out to celebrate the beginning of a new era for the school district. No longer will students go directly from elementary to high school. Hawley Middle School is now on the horizon.
This has been something that has been in the works for a while. It's not only great for the school, but it's also great for our community.
Mayor Sean Monk was one of the civic leaders at the groundbreaking ceremony. He says the town's support of the referendum that gave this project funding shows just how willing they are to invest in the community.
We have individuals that want to come back, they want to make everything better, and it shows that they want to invest with setting their families here, and that's why we have the things going on with the school right now.
That $53 million proposal passed back in 2022, and its success stands in stark contrast to other districts in the area. Fergus Falls, Oaks, and West Fargo are just 3 examples of recent referendum failures.
It's a very supportive community when it comes to education, with our bonds and with our operating referendums, and they hold education to a very high standard.
Superintendent Phil Jensen says roughly $34 million of the money is earmarked for the brand new school in order to make it a model of modern learning.
We've designed it in pods, and we've added a lot of flexible learning areas. There'll be a lot of group work and collaborative work.
Many of its future pupils were in attendance. Sitting on the grass where in just a few short years, concrete and chairs will replace this open expanse.
I'm so excited that we'll have more space to spare.
By which point, Colton may be a bit more comfortable with public speaking. In Hawley, Gabriel Osler, Valley News Live.
The remaining money from the budget referendum will go toward the existing elementary and high schools.
It'll primarily add classrooms to the elementary school and administrative offices, plus a weight room to the high school.